Summer's here and the time is right for dancing in the street, dancing in the Chicago, down in New Orleans, in New York City. All we need is music, sweet music. There'll be music everywhere. There'll be swinging and swaying and records playing, dancing in the street. Oh, doesn't matter what you wear, just as long as you are there. So come on, every guy, grab a girl. Everywhere around the world they'll be dancing. They're dancing in the street. This is an invitation across the nation, a chance for folks to meet. They'll be laughing and singing and music playing, dancing in the street. Philadelphia, PA, Baltimore and DC now. Can't forget the Motor City. All we need is music, sweet music. There'll be music everywhere. They'll be swinging and swaying and records playing, dancing in the street. Oh, it doesn't matter what you wear, just as long as you are there. So come on, every guy, grab a girl. Everywhere around the world they'll be dancing. They're dancing in the street. Oh, wait till in LA. Every day they're dancing in the street. Crossing China too. Me and you, they're dancing in the
Dancing in the Street by the Motown Divas, and more importantly, Sharon. What part are you singing? Are you singing the main part or the harmony?
I'm singing the harmony.
Yep. Now, we got that round the wrong way, and I'm going to admit my mistake.
No, I was singing the harmony.
Oh, all right, sorry. Because we played My Guy earlier on, and introduced it as Dancing in the Street, but...
We'll let you off.
That's what happens.
You're only a man. It's not your fault.
What is it against men you've got in
I don't
general?
have anything against men in
Because
general.
I mean, a lot of your show is
Yeah.
basically taking the proverbial out of men. I've got to say, we've just been talking off air about flushing toilets.
Yes.
I don't know why, but we were talking about that, and you went off on one and talking about various things about flushing toilets. And
Yeah, because I was just saying that if it was me on the radio, I would have to do that. I'd have to sneak in a wee cheeky toilet flush. And you put one in. Oh, that was... Oh,
yeah,
did you hear that there?
See if you bang the table, it makes that awful noise.
I thought it was Big Ben there for a minute. Anyway, back to toilet flushing. And
Right,
Mark played...
from Big Ben to toilet flushing. Let's
Keep up.
let's get back. See, that's the thing. Is it? It's just all totally random with you.
It's a women thing. It's because we can diversify and multitask. You go into any room
Is that actually what you call it? Diversifying and multitasking.
at the one time.
Whereas most probably men in the world would describe it as just total
Gossip.
random, randomness.
No, if you go into any room where there's more than 3 women talking, you stand and listen to them. And they'll start off talking about something, and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, wee Jeannie, did you hear about her?" And then they're like, "Oh, I got that new. Oh, I got that couch. I was going to get that one. Did you get the curtains? And what are we having for lunch today then?" And all the women can follow it. But see if you do that in the company of men, they're like, "What? Jeannie, who? What happened to the
I'm
couch?"
actually totally lost anyway.
Exactly.
Just
So there
listening to
you go. But the women, we can follow it. We know what we're doing.
I'm actually looking at a song that I might play. I've got on my playlist here, right?
Yes.
And it's by the Vapors. It's turning Japanese, and I actually think I'm listening to like Japanese right now because I've not really got a clue what's happening.
Oh,
right.
Mark, can I say hello to somebody that I know will be
Yes.
listening?
You might as well because you've asked about 6 times already.
I know, I just wanted to check. Mandy, if you're listening, hello, hello, hello. And I'm trying to speak very slow so people can understand me. See, I said understand, said understand. The West Coast thing, I've been very good there today, I think so.
If people hadn't noticed,
They do now. They do now, sorry.
you are from, you can take the girl out of Paisley, but you can't take
don't
Paisley
tell
out
them
of
where
the
I
girl.
come from.
It's clear. It's clear. It
Not
shows.
Sharon. Who's Claire? Is she coming in later?
Oh dearie dear. Now you have got some other projects on the go apart
Yes, I do.
from your singing. Tell us what's been happening elsewhere.
Oh, Well, loads have been happening. I got new curtains for my living room actually, Matt, and they're turning out really nice because I wasn't sure of the colour at first, but they actually worked really well. So
And it's nice to see you made a dress out of them.
I've got a hat to match. Do you want to see it?
Yes.
No, I'm being serious. No, I'm getting involved with the Boyle family, who are like Susan's family.
All right, okay.
You know, as in Susan Boyle, with the rest of them.
Well, I did an interview with Jerry and John
Yeah,
Boyle
that's
a
right,
number
yeah.
of weeks ago, talking about the Boyle family CD, which just came off the back of I Dreamed a Dream,
That's
the
right.
musical. And we do believe that you've got a song submitted to go onto the album.
Yes, I do. It's all very exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, I think the sisters didn't really want to continue. You know, the sisters thought it was just a bit much. So Jerry kind of approached me and said, well, we're looking for, another 2 Boyles. I says, well, as long as I don't need to marry MD, I don't mind. As long as it's just for the singing. But no, that they're lovely. We've been through and we've had, we've had a couple of meetings and everybody gets on great because we're going to be working with Lorna as well. Lorna Reid, who's fantastic. We all got on really well. It's going to be a great laugh. But yes, I've got a song on the CD, which is brilliant.
And we may well see you at the Instant Arena in Edinburgh. For those who don't know where that is, it's the old Odeon building, which is now open. And as time goes on, there's going to be a TV channel that's going to be broadcasting from there, and you're going to be involved in that project as well.
I'm so excited about that because it's going to be like breakfast with the Boyles.
Uh-huh.
I can see a kind of Lorraine Kelly thing, because she's got the kind of Glasgow accent a wee bit.
Yeah,
'Cause
from Dundee.
Yes, but she does. Well, she has that kind of posh Glasgow accent. She does. It was kind of like Dundonian, but it's not. She doesn't come across as Dundonian on the telly, I don't think, anyway. But I think it'll be hilarious because everybody else has got these posh Edinburgh accents apart from me. So I think it will be quite riotous.
It'll be different.
It will be different.
It'll be different. But that'll give you another sort of aspect in your career as
Yes.
well. Doing a bit of TV and also hopefully the Jewel Terrace CD that's
Yes.
it's called for the Boyle family. Hopefully that goes global and you end up in a new market there as well.
Yeah, because there's a huge demand in the American market. They're really keen to see what it's all about. And apparently there's already advance orders from the Americans, so they're really, really keen.
Now, I'm keen to say you also do a lot of theatre shows as well. You've developed this theatre show, and you
Yeah.
just did a big sellout show in the Regal Theatre in Bathgate.
We did, and it was fantastic. It was great. It was very stressful putting it all together because when we first done it, we thought, we can't just have the two of us going on this big stage ourselves. So Trina and I got into, the usual show mode, and we thought, what else can we do? We've got dancers. We've got fantastic dancers involved from a local dance school, and they were amazing. So we had 15 dancers on stage at certain points of the show. We created a whole new backdrop for it because it was just a plain black curtain. And then we got this gorgeous fabric. It was all like sequin, but there must have been a flaw in it. Some of the sequins fell off. So Trina and I had many a night we had to sit with this glitter glue and stick them all back on. It took us weeks to stick them back on, but then we put it all up and the bits fell off again, but it still looked fantastic. With a huge glitter ball. I'm not going to tell you how we made the glitter ball, but it was massive.
And you're saying about, these things happen when you're on stage,
Yes.
and things dropping and falling off, and
My dress nearly fell off. No, seriously, on the Motown show,
I'm believing you.
It did. The wee hook at the back of the dress had came undone, and these dresses, the zips don't stay up very well, and I could feel it slipping. Just as well, I've got a decent sized derriere, shall we say. I'm going to try to use my posh voice here, and it managed to hold up a wee bit, but I could feel it slipping as I was singing, and I was actually holding on to it. And with these capes that we wore for another part of the show, and luckily for me, towards the end of the song, the dancers came out and put it over my shoulders because I think, it would have definitely been an eye-opener if it had dropped.
But the show must go on.
It must go on, and I wasn't frigging off till I'd finished my song, so...
Now, I'm going to ask you one final question in this segment. And because you've been doing this for a number of years, and I'm being nice, but you've been doing this for a number of years. And...
what are you trying to say, Mark? I've been round the houses, is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I didn't actually want to say you've been round the block a few times. That's because that maybe wouldn't
Not
come
as
over.
much as you though, Mark, eh?
Eh?
Not as much as you.
2 paper rounds.
I must have been a hard, cold paper round you had.
It was 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening. Aye, and the Sunday mornings delivering the rolls in the Sunday meal.
Yeah.
But it's just life, eh?
It is life, it is. And we wouldn't do anything, we wouldn't want to do anything else. We gripe about what we do, but I think we're all very, very lucky in our profession to be able to do something that we love. People go to work every day, 9 o'clock to 5 o'clock, and they hate it and they complain about it. So I think, to be able to do what we're doing, enjoying what we do, and be able to entertain people, it's fantastic.
I was going to say, clearly you enjoy what you do.
Yeah.
And that was the question I was going to ask. You know, what advice would you give anybody who's thinking about getting involved in the entertainment world? What would you say?
Honestly, if it was me, if I was going to do it all over again and I was like 17, 18, which wasn't that long ago, what I would do is go and be like a red coat, go and be a haven mate, and learn your trade that way. I think too many people, young people nowadays, are coming into it and just, learning a few songs, thinking, that's me, I'm an entertainer now. There's so much more to it. Get involved, understand the equipment you're using, understand how to use your voice, understand how to perform. There's so much more to than just standing up there with a microphone and singing.
We'll come back and we'll talk about that, because I think that's actually a great aspect.
Yeah.
It's more than just, you need to have a show. You need to put something together to be an entertainer, not just standing in a corner singing.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're going to play the song that is hopefully going to appear on Yo Terrace and sell globally.
Woohoo!
This is your version of Whistle Down the Wind.
Whistle down the wind, let your voices carry, drown out all the rain, light a patch of darkness, treacherous and scary. Howl at the stars, whisper when you're sleeping. I'll be there to hold you, I'll be there to stop the chills and all the weeping. Make it clear and strong, so the whole night long, every signal that you send until the very end, I will not abandon you, my precious friend. So try and stem the tide, then you raise a banner, send a flare up to the sky, try to burn a torch and try to build a bonfire. Every signal that you send until the very end, I'm there. So whistle down the wind, for I have always been right there. Yeah, 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 howl at the stars, whisper when you're sleeping. I'll be there to hold you, I'll be there to stop the chills and all the weeping. Make it clear and strong, so the whole night long, every signal that you send until the very end, I will not abandon you, my precious friend. So whistle down the wind, let your voices carry, drown out all the rain, light a patch of darkness, treacherous and scary. Every signal that you send until the very